Ready to transform your reading lessons into a journey of discovery? Today we're diving into the world of main ideas and supporting details. Imagine making every story a treasure hunt where your students are the explorers uncovering hidden gems of understanding. If you've ever wondered how to make reading comprehension an adventure in your classroom, stick around because I've got some secrets to share that will turn your little learners into comprehension champions. Stay tuned. Hey there, educational rock stars. Welcome back to another episode of One Classroom Over. My mission is simple: to equip you with actionable tips, transformative stories, effective classroom systems, and expert insights for your K-5 classroom. I'm Farah, also known as the Center Fairy, your go-to guide for all things for simplifying your teacher life. Each episode dives into key facets of the teaching experience, from lesson planning and classroom management to student engagement and professional growth. If this is your first time here, make sure you hit that like and that subscribe button and click that bell so that you never miss out when I go live or drop a brand new video here on the channel. Today we're diving into the topic of main idea and supporting details, so whether you're sipping coffee at home or binge watching while prepping lessons, crank that volume up and get ready for a dose of inspiration and empowerment. Let's dive in. Let's start by defining the main idea as the central point for the most important message of a text. For instance, in a story about a day at the beach, the main idea could be a family's fun day at the beach. Supporting details are the facts or examples that explain or provide more information about the main idea, like descriptions of building sandcastles, swimming in the ocean, and having a picnic. Create a scenario where you read a simple story to the class and then ask questions like, what was the story mainly about? And what happened in the story? And what tells you that? This interaction demonstrates how discussions can lead to uncovering the main idea and its supporting details. Use visual aids like a tree diagram where the main idea is the trunk and the branches are the supporting details. This visual metaphor helps your students understand how details are connected to the main idea. The importance of understanding these concepts early on is crucial. It's not just about reading comprehension, but also about critical thinking and the ability to summarize information, which are vital skills in all areas of learning. Here are some strategies to help you in teaching main idea. First, start with some simple texts. Choose texts that are straightforward and familiar to your students. For instance, a story about a day at the park or a visit to the zoo. After reading, ask what was the most important thing about the story. This encourages your students to think about the overarching theme or message. Next, use visual aids. Implement graphic organizers like a main idea and details chart. For example, after reading a story about gardening, the main idea in the center could be the growing plants, with supporting details like planting seeds, watering plants, and sunlight branching out. Number 3, interactive ideas. Engage your students in group activities where they can practice identifying the main idea and details. For instance, provide a series of pictures about a beach day and ask groups to create a story with a clear main idea supported by details in the pictures. These strategies aim to make the concept of main idea and supporting details tangible and engaging for your young learners, laying a strong foundation for their reading comprehension skills. Incorporating close reading for all in your classroom can be a game changer in teaching main idea and supporting details. First, it comes with differentiated reading passages. This collection's key feature of 100 nonfiction reading passages, each differentiated into 3 levels. This range allows you to cater to diverse reading abilities in your classroom. For example, a passage about butterflies can be presented in simpler terms for beginners and in more complex language for advanced readers. It also includes 8 different graphic organizers. These tools can be used to visually map out the main idea and details of each passage. For example, a Venn diagram can be used to compare and contrast details in 2 similar passages. The annotation key and color-coded text evidence questions are amazing. This feature helps your students learn how to identify key information in a text. They might underline the main idea in one color and the supporting details in another, adding in visual comprehension. This resource, with its vast array of passages and supportive tools, can be integrated into daily reading sessions. I used these with my students every single day. We would choose a passage that we were going to do whole group, and then I would also differentiate it and use the same topic, the same passages with the differentiated levels in my small group reading. By incorporating close reading for all into your lessons, you can significantly enhance your instruction on main idea and supporting details, making the learning process more effective and enjoyable for both students and yourself. Implementing strategies for teaching main idea in your classroom involves a thoughtful blend of planning and flexibility. Incorporate main idea lessons into weekly plans. Start the week with a simple text and gradually increase the complexity. For example, on Monday, you can involve identifying the main idea in a short paragraph, while Friday could challenge students with a longer passage. Plan activities that encourage students' interaction and hands-on learning. For instance, a main idea scavenger hunt, where students find clues in a text and piece together the main idea. You can also integrate those close reading for all passages into your daily reading sessions. Select passages that align with your weekly theme, using the differentiation to cater to all students. Encourage students to use the graphic organizers and annotation tools provided in the resource. Make sure that you're conducting brief assessments at the end of each week to gauge your students' understanding. Use the results to tailor subsequent lessons, ensuring that each student's needs are met. By carefully planning and incorporating these strategies into your classroom, you can effectively teach main idea, ensuring that every student grasps this fundamental concept. Effective assessment strategies are crucial in evaluating students' grasp of main idea and supporting details. Use creative methods like storytelling or drawing. For example, after reading a passage, have your students draw a scene depicting the main idea or narrate a story from their perspective, highlighting the key details. Provide constructive feedback, focusing on how well your students identified the main idea and the details. Encourage self-reflection by asking students to explain their thought process in choosing the main idea. You can also incorporate quizzes with direct and inferential questions about the main idea and details. This can be in the form of multiple choice questions, fill in the blanks, or short answer formats. By employing a variety of assessment methods, you can gain a comprehensive understanding of each of your students' comprehension skills and adjust the teaching methods accordingly. Addressing common challenges in teaching main idea and supporting details is key to a successful instruction. First, there are diverse learning styles. Recognize and accommodate different learning styles. For visual learners, use more graphic organizers. For auditory learners, incorporate oral storytelling to explain the main idea and the details. Use a variety of text to maintain engagement. Mix up genres and topics to keep the content fresh and interesting. For instance, alternate between fictional stories, informational text, and real-world news articles. Build confidence in your students who struggle with abstract concepts. Use familiar, everyday examples to explain the main idea and support it with tangible details. By understanding and addressing these challenges, you can create a more inclusive and effective learning environment for teaching main idea and supporting details to your students. Offering a variety of resources and activities can enrich the teaching of main idea and supporting details. There are online tools and games that you can use that are interactive and reinforce the concept of main idea. Online quizzes or matching games where students pair supporting details with the main idea are so much fun. Make a list of children's books known for clear main ideas and rich details at the beginning of the year so that you can have those when it's time and you can go ahead and pull those ahead of time. Use these books in read aloud sessions or independent reading time. You can use activities like main idea bag, where students pull objects from a bag and determine the main idea that connects to them. These additional resources and activities offer you a diverse and engaging way to reinforce the concept of main idea and supporting details in your classroom. Now, if you're looking for more tips, strategies, and simple systems to take back into your classroom to make your teacher life a little easier, check out the other videos on your screen. Thanks for watching and keep being educational rock stars.